King Kong in the trunk. King Kong, King Kong.
I'm back. Road Trance on two horror icons. My personal favorite horror franchise, my second favorite franchise of all time, next to Star Wars, is the Friday the 13th franchise. I love Jason Voorhees. Stephen King came out and said that he had an idea for a take on Jason that is different, very different, very interesting. He never wrote the novel for it. Stephen King unveils his best unused idea, Friday the 13th, from Jason's point of view. He put this on Twitter. The best novel idea I never wrote and probably never will is, quote, I, Jason. That was the name of it. A first-person narrative of Jason Voorhees and his hellish fate killed over and over again at Camp Crystal Lake. What a hellish existence. Just thinking about the legal thicket one would have to go through to get permissions makes my head ache, and my heart too. But gosh, shouldn't somebody tell Jason's side of the story? Blumhouse could do it as a movie. And there's been some people come out since this has come out, and they're like, yeah, you need to do this. Look, right off the bat, I don't agree with Stephen King's political views. But let's be honest, he has churned out some unbelievable horror material over the years. And what I can tell you is this would be a monster of a hit. Now, I should preface that by saying I think any Friday the 13th movie is going to be a big hit today. I do. I think people are starved for horror, and I think we're starved for slashers. See Halloween. See the last Friday the 13th movie that nearly made $100 million 11 years ago. Okay? I think if that movie came out now, it's a $200 million grossing movie. I truly believe that. It had a monster opening weekend, whether you liked it or not. It was produced by Platinum Dunes. I happen to like the movie. But what a wild idea. The idea of telling Jason's side of the story and him having to go through being killed over and over again. How nuts is that? That is pretty crazy. It's certainly different. It's certainly something I didn't necessarily ever think about. I view Jason a little differently, I think, than a lot of people. Number one, when I go to a Friday the 13th film or when I sit down to watch it, I am rooting for Jason, generally speaking, okay? Now, that started around the end of the sixth film. Everything after that, I've sort of rooted for Jason. Jason was kind of scary Friday the 13th 1 through 4. The first 4, I've said the final chapter is probably, in my opinion, the scariest installment of the franchise. I know a lot of people think the first one is. Look, the first one's not real high on my actual list, if you want to know the truth. But Jason has become sort of an anti-hero, right? In a way that, in my opinion, look, he's clearing out the sinners. And no, I'm not big and religious, but I'm just saying, the people that do wrong, Jason goes in and off with their head shit. As we know, I put up a video the other day. It's done pretty well, actually. The lawsuit was theoretically supposed to have been over this month in June. They thought it would be settled one way or another. The battle between Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham for the rights to Friday the 13th. And the problem is the pandemic stepped in, and now on top of it, all the social stuff has stepped in And I don't know if this is going to happen this month. We don't know. We don't know if it's still going to go beyond the courts or further in the courts this month, or if it's going to be pushed back. I am trying to keep up with that, so we will know. And as soon as it happens, we find out. There are multiple entities out there wanting to do it. Tom McLaughlin's got a script written. LeBron James is wanting to produce a Friday the 13th movie. I don't know that I'm big on that. I just, honestly, LeBron sort of rubbed me the wrong way these days. So, it's liable to have Communist China guest starring. We put Jason in Communist China. Ta-da! Yay! Yay, LeBron! Go fuck yourself. Anyway, you tell me what you think, Rhodes Squadron. Jason. Very interesting. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
King Kong in the trunk. King Kong, King Kong, King Kong.